Baby One More Time, the most iconic music video of all time.
Of all time.
I feel like, just to clarify, that is an opinion that you guys have.
Okay, no, look, any little kid at the time, any gay little boy or straight little woman.
Were we putting on the Catholic
Or
schoolgirl
straight
outfit?
guy, too.
Or straight guys, yeah. Thank you. That's actually true.
I'm here to speak for the
She was
straight
there for everybody. No matter who you were, you knew who Britney Spears was immediately after that music video.
And honestly, I can't think of a Christina Aguilera iconic moment that's as big as Baby One More Time.
Okay, well, we didn't even talk yet.
They haven't started yet.
And it sounds like you're not thinking.
I wanted to already get ahead of it and just say that Christina Aguilera does not have anything in her closet or repertoire in terms of her career.
That's a great segue. That's a great segue. That's a great segue. No, it's time for us to talk. Okay, Christina Aguilera.
But wait, just one more thing. Like, Baby One More Time comes out, and then a little bit later, Genie in a Bottle comes out.
Yeah, we had to rub it, shake it up, throw it in the sand. We had to wait for her.
All right, here we go.
Can we pronounce her last name? I don't know.
Christina Aguilera. Here we go.
Pittsburgh girl, number one. Army brat, moved around. She'd like seen the world. Okay, Britney was probably just like making grits at home. I don't know.
Grits are good.
Christina had also been through it. She was like not even 7 years old and like going through so much stuff and like helping her mom. Like, she's an incredible, first of all, it's incredible.
What was she going
None of this has to do with her career.
What the hell was Christina going through?
I've traveled over here.
She was in Japan.
Okay. Obviously, Star Search, Mickey Mouse Club. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Christina did that too. Like, that's not even on Christina's
She didn't do Star Search.
She did Mickey Mouse Club.
She did?
Yeah, she is. I saw a clip. Get in the comments.
She did.
Can you help me out here?
She did Mickey when she auditioned for Mickey Mouse Club. The person in the room said, "Oh my gosh, I am witnessing the most amazing singer of our
allegedly," because we don't know this actually happened.
Where's that footage at?
Yeah, we don't know this.
I know you guys are talking about Britney being tap and jazz and whatnot, but like, you cannot deny the vocals on Christina Aguilera. You cannot deny it. I don't care.
I'll give her the voice.
I don't care.
Yeah,
she
she's
has
got
an
the voice.
incredible and iconic voice.
A tool out of the whole package, absolutely.
And you know what? And that voice is what then, and so Genie in a Bottle, and she wasn't even using her full potential on Genie in a Bottle, but yet it still inspired every single person that heard it.
Yeah.
I was like, you
including
too?
me. When I heard that song, I melted to the ground and I fell to the floor in my bedroom and I said, Lord, I said, thank you.
What?
Okay. Yeah,
and you guys are making fun of me for
Genie in a Bottle did that to
spiritual
you?
experience for me. Genie, and I can't sing it. Okay, I know I'm not allowed to sing it.
Yeah.
When you're trying to figure out your sexuality and you're young and you hear that and you say,
I mean,
okay.
it just inspired so many people to want to perform. Like, it just made you want to move. There was dances made. There was costumes made. It was still. You would hear that song. You can't stop. Everybody knew the lyrics, whether you were like a young kid or like a grown adult.
I would argue and say that more people know Britney lyrics than Christina lyrics in general overall. Especially when you put Baby One More Time versus Genie in a Bottle.
I think that both their albums had like critical acclaim. Like, they were two of the biggest people at the time. And I think the people that loved Christina were like the real singers. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the real singers loved Christina.
Yeah, but it's not just about singing. It's about being a performer. It's about having charisma.
It's about being the full package.
Christina Aguilera was the full package. And she also, What a Girl Wants, that's an amazing feminist.
Let's talk about dance
Christina
moves.
Can't even
Let's talk about dance moves.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You
let's talk
haven't
about
seen
dance
her.
moves.
She had
Christina
great
Aguilera
moves.
cannot dance.
Not the way
a
Britney.
lick.
I'm sorry.
She could barely hit a box step.
I close my eyes and I see the Genie in a Bottle music video. She's on the beach. She's moving her hips. She's moving her midriff. Hello.
I do not remember that music video.
Britney was doing round-offs in an Old Navy track pant.
It doesn't matter. I don't care about gymnastics.
And I don't care about sand on the beach.
But she's a singer. Her vocals are
She's not the full package.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys bring up the
dance.
vocals. That's Christina. She's a 5 out of 10. Britney got vocals. She's got the look. She can dance, and she creates pop culture moments.
Britney's vocals do not compare to Christina's vocals, and I don't care. That's in the period.
Okay,
and
we're not comparing vocals.
Does everyone need a breath?
Does everyone need a breath right now?
Take a breath.
I think relax, okay?
Okay.
But I also, though, this is a good moment. I did get passionate, and I want you guys to don't be afraid to comment. I know you're going to think I'm right and you're going to be in there. Alyssa is so smart. She's saying all the right stuff.
Who is that?
We want you guys to comment. So tell us what you think.
And how you feel is also valid, okay? How you feel is valid. So get in the comments and have a conversation with us, okay?
We know you guys are going to say. I mean, like, I can picture the video beat by beat in my head still. You know what I mean? Like, the Christina one, yes, it was a moment. I know Genie in a bottle, but like, I don't know. It was just not as strong of a moment for me. I just don't think it was as much passion. Yeah, it is. It's a little more passion. She didn't know who she was right away.
Can we talk about reflection?
The notes that she hits on that song are like unimaginable.
Yeah.
Like,
beautiful
and
song.
she had to go on like Good Morning America or one of those shows at like 5 a.m. and sing that and hit that live on TV.
Thank you. Yeah,
is incredible.
You for speaking to the greatest
but you know,
performer
at the same time,
generation.
you know, when you go to see a show, like, is it just about the singing?
Yes.
No, it's
Hell
about
no, actually.
You know what? Britney even made this tiny kind of microphone iconic. Like
telemarketers made that.
No, they did not. Nobody's like,
but do we watch telemarketers? No, we watch Britney up on that goddamn stage.
Like, we knew her outfits. We knew her every movement. She just became like bigger than herself. She became like an entire movement for women.
That is interesting, right? She became a movement, right? Because she was created to be one.
She was literally
a puppet.
But I think Christina album too, like Christina was like, okay,
we can't jump yet. We can't jump to album
but she's like, okay, I'll play Genie in the Bottle.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the rest of that album versus the rest of Britney's first album, like she was herself.
But you guys,
she was starting to be herself.
We can't really fight that because obviously, like, it was the 90s. Corporations were in charge of
all
the music.
I'm talking down on Soda Pop on Baby One More Time because that's a timeless classic.
Yeah.
I would also like to speak to the fact that Christina Aguilera in her first album, she wasn't even allowed, to do the actual vocals that she was capable of doing. Totally. She had to hold back. So I don't think Britney was ever holding back.
I think Britney was holding back actually because I'm jumping, but like Blackout was the only album that she ever really actually produced herself. And it's beyond, I mean, it's, there's a lot more.
I would like to get into the good girl versus bad girl because,
absolutely.
Because that is, to me, that is when you get into this and you think about Britney Spears as this like innocent, wholesome, and then, Christina Aguilera was just like...
She was like the bad girl.
She was dirty.
Yeah, she was dirty.
Her words.
Yeah. So what do you guys have to say about that?
That Britney is iconic, legendary, safe for families. Children love her. Parents love her. Like,
safe for families.
I know moms that were turning the TV off when Christina came splashing around talking about dirty.
My mom wouldn't let me listen to Britney Spears because she said, you're going to start singing out of your nose and I need you to listen to Christina Aguilera so you sing out of your diaphragm.
And do you sing out of your diaphragm?
Yeah, of course I do. And I can't show you.
I'm also just like, it's so crazy that it was like good girl versus bad girl. Like that's all the media could do.
Like two good girls couldn't exist next to each other. It's like now when I do comedy, like not two brunettes next to each other. Whoa, like
it's just crazy. And also like Christina's hairstyles and like it was kind of iconic. It kind of like gave way to Brat these days. Yeah. Like all of the hairstyles, all the changes, like what she looked like in all her videos were iconic. Okay, Britney's Girl Next Door. Who cares?
Who cares about the Girl Next Door? I'm so sick of the Girl Next Door.
We all care.
I'm sick of the Girl Next Door. How about Be Who You Are?
What if she was the Girl Next Door to an extent?
She wasn't. And it was hard for her to have to do that. So I'm sorry that she had to do that. I don't think she chose to do that. But that's not who anybody is. Nobody's the Girl Next Door. We all are a little bit freaky.